YouTube, welcome to another edition of Jeff's Toy Reviews. I am Jeff, your host, and today I'm reviewing Marvel Legends Spider-Man Multi-Universe. This is Spider-Man 2099, and he actually, I think, is my favorite figure out of this wave. And he's really cool. I like the paint, even though mine has a couple of paint errors. He's very posable. He's got that just a really good face sculpt. See, I have a little bit of paint blemishes here. I don't mind it. I'm sure I could touch it up and get rid of it, so it's not going to be a big deal. But he is awesome. He has this nice metallic paint going across for the spider on his chest, and I like how it's the negative space, and just looks really, really good. And he's very posable and has just, I have flashing back here and stuff, but I'll just get rid of that. And I don't know, this is probably my favorite figure out of this bunch, and this bunch has a lot of great figures. I think there's only one figure that I'm not too happy with, and so I told you when I got to him, this is my favorite figure right here, hands down. It is the 2099 Spider-Man. A lot of people were looking for this guy. I've seen a lot of toy hunters online looking for him, and you know what? Not disappointed at all. I can see why they're looking for him. Great paint, good, just overall good figure. He does stand at just at 6¼ inches tall, and really looks good. His head, he does have a hinge. He can come back, and he can look all the way down, and then he can really look. He can look up with ball joint, and head's on a ball joint. He can look back if you really need him to, and then he can, he can do 360. So I crack myself up. He does have this hinge in here, which I really like, that was not on the Union Jack Spider-Man, and I like how it just comes all the way back. So you can get some really cool, like almost like high flying poses for him, where he's just coming down and just, no. I wish he came with some open hands. He didn't. He only comes with the fists, which is fine. I like the little red details in the middle of his hands, and these little blades off his arm and everything. Really, really cool. But anyway, he does have this nice hinge in his chest, allows for additional posability. He does have a lever, so he can bring his arm up like so. And, he does have the bicep swivel. He does have a double jointed elbow, and he does have a hinge in his wrist. So, looks good. I mean, he just is a really cool Spider-Man. Look at the different paint. It's so cool. I've been looking at this guy and just marveling on how, excuse the pun, but really enjoying how this figure looks. He does have a really good ab crunch, and he can extend really well as well. And he has the nice ratchet in his waist, and he cannot do the splits, but he can go that far. He does, his butt gets in the way, and he does have a thigh swivel and double hinged knees, and additional mid leg swivel, and he can extend his foot, or flex his foot and extend his foot, and he does have that nice hinge in there, and he can do he has that good ankle pivot, that just crazy. Look at that. It just went a full 360. He's cool. He's like, I'm Spider-Man, and I have no bones. I can do whatever I want. I have no bones. So, really cool figure. He is, out of this line, he is my favorite of the figures, and it really has to do with the paint scheme and his posability. I just really like what they did with the mask. I have not seen this kind of Spider-Man before. I don't read a lot of the Spider-Man comics anymore, just because they got really convoluted for me, and couldn't really keep up with them. So, but man, this guy looks really good. And I do have the first issue of Spider-Man 2099, when he had the blue costume and the web, the webbing type cape thing that he had, and well, it's kind of cool. Bam. It's like he's about to fight, like, Kung Fu style, Bruce Lee style at you, man. Really nice figure. So that's it. Keep messing with him. This guy I've been messing with all morning. I just really enjoy this figure a lot. So that is it for this review. This is why he is my favorite figure. Just the paint, the articulation, hands down out of this wave. He is amazing. If you get your chance to, if you want to own any of these figures, definitely he is the must out of this wave. And the rest of the figures are good too, don't get me wrong, but this is the must. So thank you so much for watching. This has been Jeff with Jeff's Toy Reviews. This is my opinion. They're my own. No one's paying me for them. And if you do like my channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to comment and you want to talk to me about something, please comment and I'll gladly chit chat with you. Have yourselves a great one and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.